Hi, I'm Melissa Origi, the Plymouth Town Manager, and I'd like to just take a moment today to talk to you about the budget process. One of the directives from the Board of Selectmen, the executive branch of your community, has been to make the actual building of the budget a much more open process. In order to do that, we've taken a hard look at the government, the town side of the budgeting process, and certainly the school department is doing the same thing with their portion of the budget. We've said to them, what are the core services that you provide to this community that are essential? Certainly many of you know that in public works, that could be snow and ice removal, fixing potholes on your streets. You know, in the police department, what the core service would entail, which is protection and monitoring of the roads. But some of the things that many of us don't think about that makes Plymouth unique and a wonderful place to live is some of those ancillary services, sort of a quality of life approach. One of the best examples I can think of is the Citizens Police Academy. I'm always surprised to see the number of residents that have actually gone through that program and thoroughly enjoyed it and been able to get a real behind-the-scenes look at what the patrolmen, the detectives, and the superior officers deal with on a regular basis. And something else that you might not even think about, but that is an ancillary service, is the beautiful hanging flower baskets that we have throughout the downtown and the waterfront area. They're attractive, they help promote tourism. I think that they're fitting for this community. Now certainly those are things that if we need to cut back, we can take a look at. But we'd love to hear from people in the public who have benefited or noticed or maybe don't like some of these ancillary services as we look to build this budget. So that's the exercise the department heads are going through now, and one I think is very important. Some of the other things that we want to take a look at in terms of this budget is the whole pie. Everything that the incoming funds, whether it be your property taxes, local receipts, your excise bill, are paying for. And that is some of the fixed costs. Now, I'll go into depth about some of those fixed costs at a future selectmen's meeting, but I think when people look at those, there are issues such as a contract we may have with our software company, a multi-year contract, that we know what that amount is going to be and we know for how long, we know what it's going to be up. So the cost is really fixed in terms of not really have a lot of flexibility or any flexibility in the budget. So when we really look to change things, we have to look at other areas. Another one to think about is debt service. And certainly many of you were involved with that 199 exclusion override that we did to build the new school, the senior center, and possibly do something at Plymouth South. But I'd like you to take a look, if you can, at the next couple of selectmen's meeting, and please, I encourage you, if you want to weigh in on the budget process at all, or want to just give us some suggestions or comments about the budget, we'd really appreciate it.